Yo, yo, yo. I am Virgo Vaughn. It's the Virgo Show. It could have been any place in the world, and I'm glad you decided to pull up on me. And I appreciate you. Shout out all my listeners. Welcome back. Welcome back, all my old listeners, new listeners, any listener. Tell somebody about me. Shout out my dude in Pakistan, Australia, Costa Rica, Singapore. My international listeners. Somebody else just pulled up on me. Let me double back because I got excited. Sweden pulled up on me. I appreciate you. I'm getting out there. All the way out there. Yep, that was everybody. I looked. And shout out my listeners. Welcome to the Virgo Show. Miss Sharon, my special listeners, my everyday listeners, and people I walk across, bump into, like, what's your name again? Just try to remember everybody. Shout out my dude Blade, Black Panther Beats Productions. I've been stealing his beat. I'll be having to remind him, like, hey, by the way, I did to put your beat in the podcast. Exposure. Anywho, how y'all doing? How's the world? What's the word? It's been spring break around here. Podcast was late. It'd be late sometimes. I told you about my neighbors. I'm like, it's podcast day. Baby, like, you got anything to put out? I said, not really. I haven't got a chance to record. All you hear is kids running outside. I said, I partly want to go outside and do it so you can see the kids and hear what I've been going through. There be all kind of tribulations here at my house. Life be hard. Simple struggles. Just simple. Hey, how y'all doing? How's your mental health? You gotta ask people, how's their mental health? Every smiling face is not okay. Call somebody, ask them how they doing. It's the same person that you call complaining to. Call them and ask them how they doing. Maybe they want to say something sometimes. When I talk about that, I talk about reflection. Where my little prop at? Oh, there we go. I talk about reflection. Everybody got a mirror. Mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Do you even look at the mirror? When you look in the mirror, what do you see? What do you see in the mirror? Me, myself, when I look in the mirror, I remember I see several people. I think about who I am, who I was. Looking in the mirror is like looking through pictures, screenshots, selfies. I think I look in the mirror, I can see different points, times in my life. I can see different things. And then I come back to who I am now. And I keep looking, and I also see that there's still more room in the mirror, and there's more. Mirrors get dirty. Everybody taking them selfie pictures in the bathroom. Mirrors get dirty. You be so busy fixing what's in the mirror, not fixing the mirror. So busy fixing your outfit and your makeup. And you be so busy fixing how you look and what other people see instead of fixing the actual mirror. The actual mirror. You gotta fix you, not what you look like, not what you sound like, not you. Right now, I'm in the process of fixing you, me, you. Now they got that show on Netflix, You. This is the number one, number two in the country, but whatever. You fix you. Instead of worrying about everybody and what they got going on and what they got in their mirror, fix you. Michael Jackson said it years ago. I'm talking about the man in the mirror. Fix you. Look in the mirror and look. Fix you. Stop looking out the window. Fix you. Try fixing you. If you paid some attention to you, you might could get somewhere. You could be the whole team. Fix you. Right now, I'm trying to fix you. Me, you. If you know you're not always all right, if things bother you, you know when you bothered. I ain't talking about just like things bother you. You're bothered. You might have anxiety. You might have some mental issues. You might need some help. It might seem simple, but a lot has happened over the world. Times have changed. It's hard to keep up with what's going on. And when you realize that maybe you don't know how to fill out whatever online, or you don't know how to process the new situation, you didn't get the upgrade on how to live life now. Life might be different now. You might be having some difficulties now. And you be looking online and you be TikToking and dancing and you be forgetting about you. Everybody is trying to mimic what they see online and in their phone and in social media, and they don't know who they are. Work on you. I look on social media just to see what other people are doing, not to mimic. If anything, bring topic. I'm not trying to fit in. I'm trying to stand out. Fix you. I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about me. You. This person in the mirror. When I look in the mirror, I'm more worried about my reflection. Gotta give me some tissue and figure out what I could do about my reflection. Me. Fix you. If more people worried about you themselves, they might just get somewhere. Fix you. Get the mirror. Get your little small mirror. Look at your mirror. Take you some time. Look at your mirror. Look at yourself. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Look at yourself. Stare at it. Wipe it off. Because the more you wipe it, the more you realize, wait a minute. This mirror this reflection needs some work. Let me take a little time and work on my reflection. Work on my depression. Work on my financial situations. Let me work on something else instead of work on my social media following. Fix you. Just take a little time out to worry about you. Just for a little time. Just worry about you. NYOB. Remember that? Mind your own business. Worry about you. WBW. No why. Anyway, see, I wasn't even worried about that. Just worry about you. And if you took the time to worry about you, you'd probably be doing even better, because you would be doing great, because you wouldn't have to worry about nothing else, because all you would be worried about is you. And you wouldn't know if anything else was better than you. You'd just be good because you'd only be worried about you. And a lot of people only worry about themselves. And some people call them conceited, but I call them successful, because all they worried about was them and their reflection and their mental health and their financial situations. All they did was worry about themselves. And they took some time in the mirror. And they woke up and they look in the mirror and they look in the mirror and they like what they see, because their reflection, they have came to one. And when you and your reflection come to one, and you learn how to worry about you, you'd probably be doing a whole lot better. You should stop worrying about the next person and worry about you. How about them apples? For the first time, I ain't come on here to talk about nobody on this podcast. Most of my podcasts, 90% of them, I ain't talking about nobody. It's talking about the whole situation of worrying about you and finding a whole bunch of different ways to tell people to worry about you. And that's all I got to say about that. I am Virgo Fun. And the message for this week is worry about you. How about them apples?